if you go read my notebooks from 5 years ago. It's the life I have today. It's absolutely crazy insane. I had this habit for years where just as part of my to-do list, every day I would write down the dreams that I had for my life, and I would write them down as if they had already happened. I had heard that years ago at a conference. Someone said, you know, it's if you say like, I'm going to make $1 million this year, all your brain hears is going to. And you already have a bunch of other to-dos, so why does this sentence stand out? But if you said, I have $1 million, and you're nowhere near that, it makes your brain sort of wake up and take notice. And so every day for years and years and years, I did this practice. And it is insane if you go read my notebooks from 5 years ago. It's the life I have today. It's absolutely crazy insane. And that's not like, oh, I wrote it down and so it happened. It's, I wrote it down every single morning, and so every single morning I reset my intention. This is where we're going. This is where we're going. This is where we're going. And it's not just things like, I want to have a New York Times bestseller, which was a huge dream of mine. It's also writing down every day, I'm an exceptional mom. I'm an exceptional wife, because that's the woman I want to be. And as silly as it sounds, if you don't remind yourself every single day that that's your mission, then you're not resetting where you're headed. And just that simple prompt, it might be something as simple as like, oh, I'm gonna send Dave a text and tell him he looks hot today. Or I'm gonna, write a note for my kids and leave it on their pillow so that when they get in bed tonight, they'll like find a surprise. It's just the simple reminder of how I wanna show up in the world. So that was hugely powerful for me. I also love the idea, and forgive me because I for sure didn't make this up. I don't know who I heard this from, but I don't write to-do lists, I write results lists. Like, what's the result you want? Not the thing you have to do. The idea that you don't say like all the things you want to accomplish today, you write down what's the result that you're after. For instance, years ago when I was an event planner, my to-do list could have been like, send emails to these 10 people, redo their portfolio, blah, 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 blah. But the result that I'm after is, I need a new client, or I need to make more money. And if you focus on the result, you can come up with 50 different ways to get to the result that aren't bogged down with all of this other crap you think is in between where you are and where you want to go.